Yeah, being from Iowa, the Iowa State game is always so much fun. It's, one of the biggest rivalries, I think, in football, that interstate rival. It's always fun. I have a lot of respect for that team, and, to come out with a win is always the goal. And, it's going to be a four-quarter battle every single game, and I think that's the most fun part. It makes it a lot more worth it, right? If it was just handed to you, it wouldn't be, meaningful at all, and that's not the case in this game. It's going to be a four-quarter battle, and, we're excited for that.
Thanks, Ian.
How'd you feel the offensive line performed in week 1?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good things, and, I think there are definitely some things we can work on and get better at, and, that's just football. We're not going to be perfect, but when you have backs like we do in a super deep room, they're going to make us right, and as long as we can continue to get better, they're going to make us better too, so that's the thing, I just think we have a lot of things to continue to work on still.
What are the positives from Saturday?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of positives, I thought our tempo in the game was a lot better than it was in the past. In practice sometimes we were just working on that. Just coming off the ball. I think it starts with the breaking the huddle, getting to the ball quick, and trying to overwhelm the defense right away. And that's the second half we try to do that. Just a lot faster tempo because it makes it harder on them to adjust and do all these things.
Cade mentioned that once you guys got tempo is when things really started to turn around. What were some of the plays or the instances that allowed you guys to gain that tempo on offense?
Yeah, I really just think it's, coming out of the huddle. It doesn't even matter what the play is, but if you get to the ball quick and you don't give them time to do anything in our cadence, that's our biggest advantage, right? Seeing what they're doing, whether we're on 2-on-1, whatever it might be, if we can just see what they're doing and get to the ball quick, then we have so many more, things that we can do because we control when we come off the ball. They don't know where we're going to do that, and we control where we're going too. So if we can get those right and get up to the line quick, we're going to be in a good spot.
You mentioned things that you guys want to work on.
Yeah.
What are those things you want to work on?
I mean, everything, right? Your fundamentals, I think that's the biggest thing. Inside zone, just hand leverage and, pad leverage, pass pro, just being low and, taking their chest right away. It's never going to be perfect, and it's an imperfect game, right? Never going to be perfect at those things, but I guess it's whoever sucks the least, right? That's the best way to put it, right? It's never going to be perfect, so if you can just suck less than the other guy, you might have a better day than him.
The first half on Saturday, was that just a matter of, getting the feel back, first game of the year type thing, or was there more to that?
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun to get out there. You always have those first game jitters and whatnot, but I think as soon as, that ball snapped that first play, it's like, all right, let's go. I've been here before, and it's been since, December, January, whatever that last game was, but yeah, it was just put the ball down, first play, get it over with, now we're going, right? And I think that's what we needed to just get rolling.
Knowing how big, and we've talked about how you guys have big goals this year. You want to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
So I know it's one game at a time, but how important is this game to what you guys want to accomplish?
Yeah, it's super important. It's the next game, and I think that's just the biggest thing. We have big goals, and we know what we want to do, and that that starts today with practice, and then when tomorrow comes, it'll be tomorrow, right? And I think that's just the approach we have to take. Take it day by day, game by game, and that's just the most important thing. Coach Ferentz likes to put it in blocks, so we have a four-game block right now. Then we'll have a bye week, right? So let's just take control in these 4 weeks and take it day by day, and then when playoffs and all that stuff come, we'll focus on that then.
Yeah, I have to imagine you feel some momentum from the second half the other day as an offense, right?
Yeah.
So have you seen that continue in practice this week, or in what, if at all?
Yeah, I think this Tuesday was probably our best Tuesday practice we've had in a while, and I think that just starts with the tempo, right? I think that's the biggest thing, and Coach Lester always harps on it. Get off the ball, get to the ball, all these things. It just makes it so much harder on the defense when, you're moving quick and they can't see everything, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought today was definitely our best Tuesday practice.
Since you're the center, is that kind of do you kind of start that tempo? Because you technically put your hands on the ball. So.
Yeah, I have to get down on the ball, then I have to make the call quick, and then whenever Caden's on. So, I mean, it can definitely be hard sometimes, but if you just go and get off the ball, it'll end up right somehow, So yeah, that's definitely the big sign.
What's your mentality when you're kind of going quick and you're getting everything as close to perfect as possible as an offensive line?
Yeah, just not to overthink. We're just taught to run, and whenever I start to overthink, I have Coach Barnett in the back of my head just screaming run, because I can hear it in practice. Run your knees, and that's all you really got to do. That's how we block. Is if you just run and overwhelm the defender, then it's going to make it a lot harder on them.
So speaking of that,